Hey girls, I'm a little bit pressed for time. Actually, I'm a lot of bit pressed for time because I'm getting ready for a birthday party. Well, I'm getting ready for a dinner and I have to drive 2 hours, but I wanted to come on here and come talk to my girls. So that's what we're doing. First, I'm going to start off by priming my face with the Maybelline Grippy Serum. Alright, so there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about, and first I wanted to start off by telling y'all that I knew exactly what I wanted to do ever since I was a little kid. And for those who don't know, I am a fashion model and a content creator. I started modeling as young as like 5 years old, and I did a little Eggo waffle commercial, and then I did an ad for JCPenney. But I always knew that I wanted to be a supermodel. Alright, next I'm going to spray my face with the, by the way, yes, everything in this video is going to be Maybelline, because I'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to spray my face with the Maybelline Fix. I did my eyebrows off camera just to save some time. So I was telling you guys that I always knew that I wanted to be a model, and I knew that since I was like 6 years old. I'm going to use this Jelly Pop blush. I'm going to put that on right where I would usually put my concealer. And I need y'all to trust me on this. I know the girls are like putting their blush like all the way up here, but I need y'all to trust me with this one. It's going to look so good when we're done. But so my first reason why, or how I came about wanting to be a model, was because I saw Cindy Crawford and Tyra Banks photo for a Versace ad, and when I saw that picture, I was so in love. Like, I couldn't believe it. I saw it and I was just like, wow, these women are so beautiful. And I was like, what if I can do that? What if I can just take pictures and just be pretty and I can get paid to do it? And as I got a little bit older, like around 7 or 8 years old, and like my teachers found out that I wanted to be a model, they shamed me for it. They were saying, why would you want to use your body to make a living? And to me, it wasn't a negative thing to want to be pretty and get paid to be pretty, but I guess they were just trying to say like I need to have something else to fall back on. So it's not that I just wanted to be a model. I also knew that I always wanted to work with the brand Maybelline. I feel like Maybelline represents everything that I am. Maybelline is timeless beauty. It's classic. It can be fun, bold colors, or something just like simple. I love everything that Maybelline represents, and I feel like me and Maybelline go together real bad. So yeah, so fast forward to once I got a little bit older. I'm from Philly, in case y'all didn't know, and I always wanted to move to New York to start my career as a fashion model. And so once I turned 18, I moved to New York. And like 6 months into me living there, I started to learn my way around. And since it's been like a dream because it's always been a dream for me to be a supermodel. I was determined to work with a lot of different people in New York to get familiar with the New York market. And so I was also in college at the time that I had moved to New York. And you know, like being in college, you be broke sometimes. I was fresh out of high school, barely working. And so whenever I would do photo shoots, I didn't have a lot of money to hire a makeup artist every time I needed my makeup done. So I started learning how to do my own makeup. And what better way to learn to do makeup than to use your favorite brand? And that brought me to this video today, because I just wanted to go back and reminisce on how far I've come and how Maybelline plays such a big part of me pursuing my dream as a model. And the first product that like really got me hooked on their brand was their Fit Me concealer. It's so buttery and so smooth. Like, how could you not? How could you not love it? So like, that's how I started getting into makeup. I couldn't afford to hire a makeup artist all the time, so I started doing my own makeup. I was watching the YouTube girls, the 2014 to like 16. I was watching the girls do their makeup, and that's how I was learning how to do my own makeup. I'm going to add just a little bit more concealer under my eyes. It's in the color Cafe. Maybelline is still a brand that I would love to work with. Like, that is still my goal. That is still at the top of my wish list. Like, love to be part of their brand. I would love to do a photo shoot for them, or just to even receive like PR from them. That would be amazing. Remember I was telling y'all about the blush? Look, you can still see it. The reason why I put the blush on first is because I want my cheeks to look warm, and putting it on underneath and then putting the foundation on is going to help bring out that warmth in my face without me having to add a bronzer. Of course you can add a bronzer, but I'm not going to add one. Alright, so while my face dries down, I'm going to add some more finishing spray and move on to my eyes. I really wanted to do a bold eye, but because I'm pressed for time, I don't really have a lot of time to be doing it. I'm just going to do something very simple. We're just going to do a bold wing liner. Alright, I know this is so random, but the next thing I wanted to talk about was, what is life teaching you? I asked this question on my Instagram and on TikTok, but I'm curious to know, like, what is life teaching you guys right now? And I can honestly say that right now life is teaching me to be in the moment. I think sometimes we get so caught up on wanting more out of life, and we forget that we are living in the blessings that we was praying for maybe 1 month ago, 2 months ago, a year ago. And so I feel like life has just been teaching me to really be in the moment and enjoy my family, to enjoy my friends, enjoy the things that I've been praying for. One of my goals this year was to get a partnership. I really wanted to get I wanted 2 partnerships. Like the goal was to get 2 partnerships at least, and I ended up getting 4 partnerships. 3 of them happened all in the same month, so alhamdulillah for that. And instead of me like just basking in the moment, I was like grinding and I was trying to make more videos so I can get more partnerships. But then it's like God said, slow down, and take a second to enjoy this moment. And so that's what I've been doing. That, and I also feel like, because like in this past 2 years I've been learning emotional intelligence, and one thing I always get scolded about with my friends is that they're always saying that I don't share like a lot of things. So I'm not like really a vulnerable person. I'm not a person that opens up to people like right away. I wouldn't say I have trust issues. It's just the fact that I'm just not like a really open person, if that makes sense. So one side of my eyeliner look thicker to y'all, or am I tripping? That side looks thicker, right? But yeah, so my friends are always telling me like, I open up to you all the time. I tell you everything and you don't tell me anything. And I don't mean to be that way. Honestly, I really don't. It's just that I think I'm just more scared of getting hurt and being betrayed by people. It's the reason why I don't open up a lot. But I'm grateful that I do have friends and I do have people around me that trust me enough to want to tell me stuff. So aside from just learning to be in the moment, I'm also learning that I need to build deeper connections with my friends, and I need to take the time to like be around them and allow them into my world and into my space, because I never want to be in a position where they think that I don't care about them or that it's a one-sided friendship in a sense. So I've been intentionally trying to how can I say this? I've been intentionally trying to build deeper connections with my friends by telling them stuff that I wouldn't normally tell them, by trying to spend more time with them, talking to them, you know, all that stuff that girls do. So so yeah. And so far, I think I've been doing really well. I'm pretty sure I've been doing really well. So next, I'm going to go in with the blush, and I'm going to use a sponge for my blush because I feel like I'm able to pick up more products. And I'm going to put the blush exactly where I put my concealer. And this blush is pink. I really love a pink blush. Like, y'all cannot tell me nothing. I feel like pink blush. I know the brown girls be scared, the dark skinned girls be scared of some pink blush, but let me tell ya, you ain't got nothing to be worried about. Because look how pretty and rosy this looks. And I like putting it like right where the concealer is because I feel like it makes my cheekbones look a little bit higher. I wonder how many of you girls are watching Love Island? I feel like I'm the only person that's not watching that show. Like, is it really as good as people keep saying it is? Because If it is, then I'll go watch it. If you guys say that it's a good show, then I'll go watch it. I'll go watch it, and you know, we can talk about it in the next video. We, you know, get a cute little laugh, a cute little kiki over the show. But I'm not really a fan of dating shows or like anything like that. Like the last show that I watched that was similar to Love Island, I guess, was Couple to Throuple. If y'all have Peacock, like that's what the show was on. But basically, Couple to Throuple is exactly how it sounds. There were couples who were interested in extending or opening up their relationships by inviting other people in, and most of the couples were married or they've been together for at least like 5 years or so. But it was a really good show, and the main reason why I wanted to watch that show was because Brittany Babe was on there. Brittany Babe is a fitness influencer, and she's kind of the reason why I started getting into fitness more seriously. But yeah, she was on that show with her fiance, and that's what made me want to watch the show. Now that is a show I think y'all should go watch. Like if you're looking for some entertainment, that is the show. All right, now I'm going to set my foundation with this Fit Me powder. This is in the color Coconut. Let me know what y'all think about this powder. I feel like it's giving flawless. But I mean, like, it's Maybelline. Of course. Of course it's gonna get flawless. Of course it's gonna eat the girls out. I'm gonna add a little bit more blush, but this time I'm gonna add the Nika K New York. This is just a deeper pink. It's in the color Cotton Candy. And then I'm gonna go right under my eye with that Nika K blush. A little bit of that right under my eyes. And for my lips, I'm gonna line my lips with a dark brown pencil. Now, Miss Coco Guerra. No, Miss Coco Guerra. To the front, please. I need you to come to the front because my girl did her thing. Girl did her big one with this gloss. You don't even have to use a lot. Like, look, let me show you. A little bit goes a long way. All right, so this is the final look. Let me get it close up. All right, thank you guys for coming to sit and chit chat with me. I gave y'all a little bit of everything, a little bit of life story, a little bit of what I be watching. And if there's anything specific that y'all want to talk about, then let me know. We can, you know, have a chit chat, like a big sis kind of talk, or like a girlfriend kind of talk. Whichever one y'all prefer, I'm all in. But thanks guys for coming to sit with me. I will see you girls in the next video. Bye.